People sometimes make the mistake of believing that if someone has little or no empathy, they have no feelings. Empathy is the understanding and acknowledgement of other people's feelings. People sometimes assume that if someone does not understand the feelings of other people, it must be because they have no feelings of their own. This is not the case. For narcissists, the problem is not with the feelings part of this equation, it's with the other people part. Narcissists have feelings. They might not be able to identify or connect with them very well, but they do have them. They understand how it feels to be hurt. They don't understand the reality of other people's feelings. They may intentionally hurt others to make themselves feel better, but there doesn't seem to be any ability to understand what this actually and realistically means for the other person. It's about them. The feelings of others seem to be experienced in a very egocentric, even abstract way. They're not really perceived as reality. People sometimes assume that narcissistic people must have an understanding of emotions in order to manipulate other people. That isn't really true either. We often use the remote control metaphor here on this channel to describe how narcissists are able to manipulate people without having any true understanding of how or why that works. You know that if you press a button on a remote control, the device it's paired with will react in a certain way or do a certain thing. You probably don't know how it works, and you don't need to know how it works to use it. This is how many narcissists use manipulation. To take that metaphor a step further, if the remote stopped working the way you wanted it to work, you might bang it on the coffee table or toss it across the room in frustration, but you wouldn't be doing that because you're trying to hurt the remote. That would require you first having an understanding of how the remote feels, and second, it would require the remote's feelings to cross your mind. That doesn't happen, though, because a remote has no feelings that you are aware of or that matter. The remote doesn't matter. It's just a convenient target. What matters is that you are frustrated, and attacking this object makes you feel better. The manipulation from narcissists is all about the ego. It involves emotions because they provoke emotions by attacking the ego of the other person, their sense of self. They do this because their own ego is dysfunctional. It is both massive and fragile, which is a terrible combination. So easy to damage and so difficult to avoid. The pathologically narcissistic ego is beset by shame at every turn. Disproportionate, delusional, toxic shame is a core component of pathological narcissism. The grandiosity and egocentricity you see in these personalities is not just a function of arrested emotional development, it is a direct knee-jerk reaction to that toxic shame. Empathy is a function of maturity, and to say narcissists are immature is a drastic understatement. They simply did not reach the point in maturity where they can understand, care about, or even see the feelings of other people, and have grown into functioning without it. While this ostensibly relieves them from remorse for their actions and the pain that empathy visits upon most human beings when we've hurt other people, it does not mean that nothing bothers them. They have many, many problems with themselves. That shame is just one of them. This is probably part of the reason empathy is so difficult for them. They're just trying to survive, and they would not have any bandwidth left for other people even if they did understand. When people wonder if narcissists are happy, a question that might be considered is, do happy people do the things that narcissists do? The answer is no, they do not. Narcissists may appear to be happy, they might say that they're happy, they may show in public or on social media that they're happy, but so what? You already know they lie and that they put on an act. What makes anybody think that this would be different? Their behavior proves their public face is a lie. People who are happy do not do the things that narcissists do. They do not say the things that narcissists say. They do not believe the things that narcissists believe. People who are happy can love and trust and believe. They feel joy. They can accept themselves. They're not prisoners of paranoia and delusional fears that make no sense. They're not poisoned by toxic shame. They aren't jealous and petty. They don't need to ruin or sabotage other people or hurt them in order to feel better. They don't have to manipulate others in order to survive or trick other people in order to feel a sense of self-worth. They don't have to pretend to be somebody else. Do you know anybody who you believe to be a narcissist that fits that description? This is one of the reasons they're always ruining holidays, birthdays, vacations, special occasions. To us, they're ruining a good time, but in reality, they're not ruining good or pleasant times because for them it's already ruined.